Hi everybody, I'm Mr. Rockenstein, and this is a video about identifying the main idea and details in what we read. I have one goal for you today, and that is that you will be able to identify the main idea of a paragraph or an entire text. So if by the end of this video you don't feel comfortable doing those things, make sure that you write down some questions for me, or rewind the video and watch it again, or maybe just watch certain parts that didn't make sense. So, when I'm thinking about the main idea, I try to think about a box with a label on it. This one here I've got is, well, it's a toy box. You've probably already identified it. And the important thing to remember about that label then is that only toys go in the toy box. So, the idea here is that the main idea is like a label you put on a box. The label has to cover or include everything that goes in the box. You don't put llamas or pizza or Chex Mix or anything else in a toy box. You just put toys in there. And then the last thing to remember is if the label and the things don't match, you have to change the label. And so when you're thinking about how to identify the main idea of a paragraph, you need to think about making sure that everything in the paragraph fits the label you gave it. If everything doesn't fit, you need a better label. Which brings us to this question. What do we call the things in the main idea box? Those are called details. So the label is the main idea, and the things in the box are the details. And remember, it's really important that if all the details don't fit the label you've given it, you got to change the label. For example, if you have a toy box and instead of toys being in there, there are Crispix and eggs and hamburger helper and broccoli and apples, you might want to change the label to something like food instead of toys. Alright, so let's practice with this idea one time. Here's an example paragraph that I wrote, and I want you to read it. And then I'm going to ask you what you think. I'm going to give you some options about what the main idea was, and I want you to pick which one you think it is. So go ahead and pause the video, read the paragraph, and then we'll move on. Okay, so you've had a chance to read the paragraph. Here are the options for the main idea. Letter A, Shorty Slims is a great sub shop. B, the Undersea Delight is a great sandwich. C, jalapeno peppers are the most important part. Or D, last Sunday the author ate a sandwich. So what you want to do right now is you want to think of which one of these, A, B, C, or D, is the right label for this paragraph. If this paragraph was a box, what label would we want to put on it? Which one of them do all these details support? So pause the video again and decide which one. Alright, so you've had a chance to try to decide which one you think is the right one. The label I would give this paragraph or this box would be the Undersea Delight is a great sandwich. And that's because all of these details talk about what a great sandwich it is. I didn't choose A because there aren't any details other than that the Undersea Delight is great that say that Shorty Slims is a good sub shop. I mean, they make one great sandwich. What if all their other sandwiches stink? Or what if it's really dirty? Or what if it smells? I don't know. But there aren't a lot of details that support that it's a great sub shop. I didn't pick C about the jalapeno peppers because it does say that the jalapeno peppers are a really important part and they're what make the sandwich so great, but not all the details talk about jalapeno peppers. That's just one detail among many. And I didn't pick D because it may be true that last Sunday I ate a sandwich, but again, that's just one little detail in a big paragraph. This whole paragraph is not about just eating a sandwich on Sunday. That did happen, but it's not the main idea. So that's the end. Just think about main ideas as the label that goes on something like a toy box. Hopefully that'll help you pick out that main idea of a paragraph or even an entire text. See ya.